take you down onto the track for our opening ceremonies.
Ladies and gentlemen, please rise. Please remove your hats.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous flight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Alrighty, welcome back, race fans. Tonight we are here with the GRCS, the Ghost Runner Cup Series Toyota Save Mart 125 at a Sonoma Raceway in the Cup configuration. Another road course here this week on MaxSpeedTV. I'm seeing a lot of people out there in chat here tonight. Mike Drayton, Jimmy Johnston, 7-time 23 out there in chat here tonight. Thank you guys for showing up here tonight. We're representing MaxSpeedTV. Like I said every week, without the fans out there showing up, we would not be where we are at today. And of course, Rudy Cummings out there, the owner of MaxSpeedTV, bringing out MaxSpeedTV and allowing us to be a part of a great team here. It has really grown since I joined, and it was getting bigger when I first came aboard. So but thank you out there, the fans and all the leagues out there, first and foremost, for allowing us to be a part of it. And that was my phone ringing, first time for everything. But glad you guys are out there, and I hope y'all are ready to see some road course racing here tonight. Instead of left turns, they're going to be doing some of the right turn action here as well. But of course, as always, we're going to call it here on MaxSpeedTV. And I was actually contacted this week by this man right here, Corey Walters, going to be representing the MaxSpeedTV broadcasting company here tonight. Nice looking sharp paint scheme out there. He actually sent it to me prior to the race here tonight and asked me what I thought about it. And well, I have to tell you, that is a sharp looking scheme he's got going there in that Chevrolet SS. Boy, man, I'm going to tell you. But yeah, he is representing, going to be representing MaxSpeedTV here. Of course, back tools on the back of it as well. So he does have some other sponsors, but boy, that is a sharp looking paint scheme that he did. So thank you, Corey, for that. We here at MaxSpeedTV really like it. I know I do. So but even Rudy knows. So I told Rudy about it, and he really thought it was a really sharp looking scheme you did. So thank you so much for representing that. But they've been out here for about 20 minutes practicing. Right now, there's some drivers out here that have come out on track. I'm sure they're trying to just figure it out, but they're not really putting in a big time. They're just trying to really survive pretty much. But hey, they're still out here nonetheless, going to be racing it up. We're going to go right straight to the points here. As coming into tonight here at Sonoma, we all know that a road course, kind of like a super speedway, can really shake things up a whole lot in point standings. So we're going to get to the points here. I'm going to go actually back on somebody on pit road. Well, the only one, well, Scott Johnson, he is on pit road as we bring up the point standings there. Mike Bruno coming off of a big win last week, his first win of the season at Michigan. Going to be bringing home going to be coming into tonight in first place. He's been up front most of the season here tonight, even without a win. He's just had great finishes, and he really dominated 2 weeks ago at Michigan when they were there. But he grabbed the win there. He's locked into the chase. We'll get to the locked into the chase here momentarily. But Mike Bruno, 385 points up front here tonight coming into Sonoma. Tyler Justice in second, 327 points, 58 points behind Mike Bruno there. Eric Tesk in third, 313 points, 14 points behind Justice. Jerry Beasley in fourth, 307 points, 6 points back behind Eric Tesk. Gordon Larson Jr. rounding out the top 5 here in points, 304 points, 3 points back behind Beasley. Alexander Rich, sixth, 288 points, 16 back behind Gordon Larson Jr. Michael Redding in 7th, 286 points, 2 points only back behind Alexander. Real close between them two. Jason Burgess in 8th, 285 points. Now he is only 1 point back behind Redding. And both of these drivers, I believe, are here tonight. So it's going to be really racy between them two in the point standings wise. DeAndre Artis in 9th, 272 points, 13 back behind Burgess. And Dave Madsen going to round out the top 10 here in the point standings with 258 points. He's 14 behind DeAndre. Now locked into the chase. If you win, you're in. The drivers on the right side of your screen there here on the point standings tab here. Mike Bruno, Eric Tesk, DeAndre Artis, Tyler Justice, Ron Broderick, or Mark Broderick, and Zach Lindgren. All of these drivers have a win this season and are locked into the chase. I do believe they have to, race up to, they have to continue racing so they can make the chase. I believe that is also in play there, but these drivers have locked themselves in with a win. So they're all going to be looking forward to that coming up later on in the season. Who is the wolf? I see you in chat there talking about Baby Shark, Daddy Shark. Not for sure who you're talking about. We're going to get to the sponsors on the MaxSpeedTV side of things here real quick. Starting with the official grid sponsor at MaxSpeedTV, Walt's Beard Co. Got a beard, need some beard balm, or any of your beard needs? Check these guys out at waltsbeardco.com. Sim Speed Shop for all your iRacing needs, button boxes, handbrakes. They've got it all. Everything custom made as well. If you want something custom, well, they can do it. SimSpeedShop.com. Colby's Eye Paint in the market for new paint for your cars. Check out Colby's Eye Paint on Facebook. Well, you need a replica for your race car or your car in general as well? Well, guess what? Colby's Eye Paints can hook you up as well, and they got you covered in that area. Check them out, Colby's Eye Paints at facebook.com/Colby's Eye Paint. Hershey Design Company is your one-stop graphic shop. You are in need of an iRacing paint, league, team, or business logo, or wanted on some swag, pants, shirts, hats, whatever the case may be. Well, guess what? They can hook you up. Hershey Design Company. You can hit up Orion at the Hershey Design Company. You can find him on Facebook by searching for Hershey. That's Hershey Design Company on Facebook. The Ohio IndyCar League, one of the leagues that I broadcast, also a sponsor for MaxSpeedTV. They have opened up recruiting to everybody out there wanting to drive the IRA team. They only race once a month on Saturday nights. So you just, you know, if you want to race once a month and kind of run the IRA team with some guys, well, this is the place to go right here. The Ohio IndyCar League, like I said, they are sponsored by MaxSpeedTV and a league that I personally broadcast here. So check them out. www.facebook.com/Ohio IndyCar League. And of course, iBog, iRacing Broadcast Overlay Graphics, your sim race broadcast graphics source. Fantastic job Jason and Allison does with the overlays here for MaxSpeedTV. Check his work out. And if you want to get into broadcasting or whatever, need some overlays made, or just streaming in general, check him out at ibog.co. All right, they've got about coming down to a minute left of practice. Well, this is gonna be fun. I'm really looking forward to some more action here. No stages for these guys. They don't run stages. So once the green flag drops, it's gonna be green flag racing all the way. There are no cautions, and unless the admins have turned the cautions on and a big pile up happens at the beginning, then he can throw it, or she, or whatever the case may be. But right now it's just local enforce. Somebody spins local enforce cautions, then they continue on. So they are not going to have cautions here tonight, so no interviews during the race, unfortunately, unless somebody does wreck out and they want to come up here in the booth and, you know, kind of talk about Sonoma. You know, they're more than welcome to, but Sonoma Raceway, I know I can't race it. I usually spin in the first turn about 1,000 times before I even get on the track. So I am no pro when it comes to Sonoma, but 11 turns here tonight, right and left. They're going to have a blast here. 10 seconds to go. We will get into qualifying, folks, so stay tuned. We'll be right back here on MaxSpeedTV. All right, qualifying is underway. Single car qualifying, 10 minutes, 2 laps. And we do have some drivers out here on the track. Gordon Larson Jr. in the 00, Eric Tesk in the 96. Mike Bruno is sitting at the end of pit road. He is going to come out and take a qualifying lap. Daniel Hosser out here in that number 82 Goodrich machine. It looks like he, I thought a minute he's going to come out. He may. Michael Redding is going to come out and take a qualifying lap as he is now coming out onto the track. Tyler Justice out here in the number 7 Exalta machine. Going to turn a lap as well, or two. Anthony C., Brandon Parsons, Scott Johnson in the 07, and Jared Washon all out here qualifying as we speak. And of course, as we all know, you mess up your qualifying lap, whether spinning it, hitting the wall, or whatever the case may be, it will not count your time. So these guys have to be very careful getting around this track to put in the fastest time they can to possibly get the pole here tonight, and I'm sure that's what they're wanting to do. Now, Tyler Justice was the quickest in practice, and he is looking to capitalize on that with a pole to get out front early on. Maybe get a gap between him and second place. Boy, it's going to be tough, and it's going to be difficult here tonight. Well, I'm not exactly sure who you're talking about, bud. Corey Walters. Corey Walters, got a copy. Alright, well, I was going to interview Corey, but he may not be there, so we'll see if maybe we can get him down here later on. Time should be starting to roll in here momentarily. Right now, Scott Johnson does have the pole. Jared Rashawn in second as times do start to come in. Anthony C. bringing it in a second. Ooh, doing a little bit of dirt racing there. Eric Tess grabbing the pole. Taking that spot away from Scott Johnson. Eric Tess, 1:15.662. Sorry about that, folks. I had to step away real quick and put one of my my four-legged kids outside. As you heard him in the background, he was making some noise. So, they're in qualifying. Eric Tess currently running in first. Scott Johnson in second. Anthony C. in third. Zach Lindgren in fourth. Jared Rashawn, top five here tonight in qualifying. Mike Bruno in sixth. Kevin Sargent in seventh. Michael Redding in eighth. Who is the wolf ass Zach? He knows. Well, look at DeAndre grabbing the pole here in that number 11 machine. Tracy Larson, glad to have you in chat here. Yeah, it's a little different. I usually call ovals, Tracy, but, well, I'm actually doing road courses this week. I've actually got two of them. And there goes Tyler Justice grabbing the pole. He was the quickest in practice, and he backed it up with a pole here so far with a minute 14.966. Wow. Quick time for Tyler. Got it under the minute 14 mark, but just barely. And it looks like he is maybe done. I'm not entirely sure what he's doing. Looks like we do have some drivers that have elected not to qualify. Daniel Hosser, Brandon Parsons. These two are set at the end of pit road, but they haven't put in a time yet. Tracy, your last name Larson, so I imagine you're Gordon Larson Jr.'s significant other, wife, maybe a daughter. I'm not entirely sure, but you know, you probably can somewhere. All right. Well, Brandon Parson is going to come out on. Oh no, he's just gonna. Yeah, I don't know what he did. I don't know what that 26 just did. But Brandon Parsons, he just launched it. So Brandon, we got you on stream there, bud, doing a little bit of goofing off there. Like Eric Tesk. Still out there turning laps. Tyler Justice coming down pit road here. All right, we'll see if we can get Tyler down here. Tyler Justice, got a copy.
Yes, sir. I got you.
Hey, Tyler, man. Well, I imagine you're gonna have the pole here. I don't think anybody else is gonna, get your time there. So I wanted to get you down here real quick, man. Well, how's the track feeling out there, bud? Because it's a road course, a little different than doing some ovals.
Yeah, it's definitely different for sure, but yeah, the car feels good, track feels good. There's actually a ton of grip out here, to be honest. It gets a little loose on throttle. You just gotta kind of manage your throttle input and keep control of that. And but overall, like I said, it's got really good grip. I think it's gonna produce a pretty good race tonight, and hopefully we can pull off the win, maybe.
Oh, a win's a win, man. Of course, Lardy locked into the chase, of course, but you always want to get those extra wins.
Yeah, for sure, man. Winning is everything in this series. Once you get yourself locked in, you just run with it and try to get as many wins as possible, because you don't have to worry about pointing your way into the chase or whatnot, and you're already locked in. So you don't have anything to worry about, and you just your whole attitude and strategy changes once you get a win and lock yourself in. So hopefully we can get another one tonight and many more before the chase starts. Exactly.
Well, all right, Tyler, man, thanks for coming up here and talking with us, and congratulations on the pole here tonight. A great starting position, especially at a road course like this. So, man, just do what you got to do. Going to be 55 laps here tonight, long race, but good luck, bud.
Yes, sir. Appreciate it.
Right. That is Tyler Justice grabbing the pole here. Now, DeAndre and Eric. It looks like Eric is out on track still. Yes, he is. But got about 19 seconds, 18, 17 seconds left. Counting down. We'll get right straight to grid here. Oh, okay. Oh, you're Tyler's mom. Oh, I did not know that. I knew of some things, but I didn't know for sure. I don't like talking about that stuff over stream. So, but you are his mom. Okay, all right. Well, grabbing the pole here. Hey, I bet you're a proud mama right now. All right, we're gonna get him on the grid here. And we're going to start with that number 7, and I got other ones barking in the background, but this is your Waltz Beard Co. A starting grid here. Tyler Justice going to grab the pole here tonight with a minute 14.966. Congratulations, Tyler, for grabbing the pole. DeAndre Artis in the number 11 machine going to start on the outside of him in that second spot. Eric Tesk going to be starting third, and the number 96, Scott Johnson, in a fourth. It looks like in the 07. Anthony C. going to be starting in the 5th position here. Zach Lindgren Anthony C. in 5th. Zach in 6th. I'll get it right in a minute. Jared Rashawn in 7th. Mike Bruno in 8th. Kevin Sargent in 9th. And Michael Redding will round out the top 10 in qualifying. Alexander Rich in that 11th spot. Daniel Hosser in 12th. Jared Beasley in 13th. Jason Burgess in 14th. Brandon Parsons in 15th. Gordon Larson Jr. not taking a qualifying time like all the others. Some of the others. He'll start back there in 16th. And Corey Walters will round out the field here tonight in 17th. So 17 drivers here tonight. And I'm not entirely sure. We've got 2 that have not gridded yet. Oh, there they go. Well, we're lacking 1 more. But it looks like everybody for the most part has gridded. All right. Oh, Tracy, you didn't have to retract your message at all. I was just, I heard about it from other people. And, you know, I heard, you know, that who Tyler's parents were. I just don't talk about it over stream. I just, you know, I'm more into the racing here. But hey, you know, it's good to have support out there for drivers, because, you know, this is about as real as you can get without stepping foot in a real car. But you did not have to retract that message at all. I was just, I don't personally myself talk about that stuff. So, but hey, you know, it's great seeing Tyler, and you know, it's and his dad. I guess that's Gordon Larson Jr. if you're the wife, so I imagine that's his dad. You know, we're out here racing it up together. You know, why don't we get the whole family out here and you come join our racing and race it up? That'd be great. But Tyler is going to lead them to the line. Proud BFF of Zach L, Jared W, and Anthony C. All right. And you totally understand. All right, well, here we go. Pace car dove off into the pit wall road there. Tyler Justice going to lead them to the front stretch here. Here we go. Buckle up. Get ready. Green flag is out. Buggity, buggity, buggity. We're going road course racing, boys and girls. All right, well, looks like we've got others into the wall already. Not exactly sure who that was. Let's see here. Looks like everybody did get straightened out. That is a good thing here. I know I've seen somebody get into the wall, but now everybody is single file. Everybody's still a-going. Tyler Justice going to lead them to a tricky turn there. Boy, you got to take that thing wide. A little bit of bumping going on back here. Between that 07 of Scott Johnson looking to the inside of the 86 of Jared Washawn. And Jared going to take it, though. He is going to keep that position. Everybody single file still again. Tyler with almost a second lead now on to Eric Tesk in the 96. Who's going to lead the first lap here tonight? That's going to be key here. Oh, glad to have you in chat there, brother. All right, here we go. Sorry about that, folks. Tyler Justice is going to come to the line and lead the first lap here at Sonoma for the GRCS Toyota Save Mart 125. Now they got the first lap in. We are going to take a quick look at the race analysis here. Air temp 65 degrees, track temp 92 degrees, so it is a little hot out there. Not bad, but it is a little bit, as Tyler does, get a little loose that lap there. Miles 138.6 roughly in that area. Tire and fuel window is about the same, 35 to 40 laps here. They are going to have to make one pit stop at least, and of course it's green flag, so they're not going to have to worry about cautions. And pit road speed, I believe, is 40 miles an hour, so they're going to have to get that woe down after turn 11, you know, coming back there onto the front stretch to get that. We stop that. We'll bring up the race progress here. The 26, Brandon Parsons. I'm showing in the lead, but he's not. Oh, this thing is all jacked up here. Hang on just a second. There we go. For some reason, it had Brandon Parsons in the lead, but he wasn't. Tyler Justice led the first 2 laps here. Eric Tesk in second. Hopefully everybody can hear me okay. Hopefully everybody can hear the cars okay. here tonight. Hopefully the stream's turning out good. I know everybody in chat will keep me posted. And Jared Beasley on pit road already. As well as Brandon Parsons. The front of his car is messed up. As the leaders make their way around that sharp hairpin turn, coming back onto the front stretch here. And DeAndre Artis in that 11 got that back end just a little squirrely there. That is going to be key here tonight. It's keeping that car straight. Anthony C back here in fourth, 3.7 seconds, now 3.8 behind DeAndre. Anthony C currently running in fourth. Scott Johnson in fifth. That'll round out your top five. Top three drivers are keeping it real close. Tyler, Eric, and DeAndre, about a half a second between each other. And DeAndre is about a second behind Eric, but they're still right there together. And we will take a lap here in a cockpit view of these drivers, and we're going to do that quite a bit tonight because there are no cautions, so we have plenty of time to do that. Just to give you guys a taste of what Sonoma is about. As Jared Beasley and Brandon Parsons are now currently a lap down. We are going to ride along here momentarily with somebody, and I'm probably going to pick that 07 of Scott Johnson there. I'm not entirely sure yet, but that's probably who we will pick. We'll wait until he crosses the line there, and we will go around the track once. A full lap for everybody out there who has never raced at Sonoma or has never been. I personally have never been. I have raced at it on iRacing, but we're going to go on board with Scott Johnson in the 07. A lap around the track here on board with Scott Johnson, just to give you a little taste of how it is here. It's something else. Sonoma is just crazy. Tyler Justice still in command here, not by much. DeAndre Artis in that 11 machine on his tail. He is keeping it really, really close. Doesn't want Tyler to get out there too far. It is so hard to pass. Now you have to time it perfectly to pass. Get that nose in, and they have really nowhere to go but kind of back off of it. The passing lane as they make their way down on that hairpin turn here down to first gear. Get back onto the gas. Tyler gets a little squirrely there, keeps it straight, and is off and running here. Going to come to lead in his 6th lap. Looks like Alexander Rich has decided to take his car behind the wall early. Gordon Larson Jr. on pit road, as well as the 26 of Brandon Parsons, and Jared Beasley still on pit road as well. Here comes that 00 of Gordon Larson Jr. Gonna be coming back out on track here. Now here at Sonoma, there's that blue cone. Now you can come and get back on the track. You don't have to go all the way around to get back on track here at a road course like Sonoma, because that blue cone with the update is right there at the end of pit road. I mean, right there. You've seen it with Gordon Larson Jr. So you go past that blue cone and get right out there on the track, and don't get out in there in traffic, of course, but you can just pretty much you're on the track once you come out of pit road. These three still close together up front. 1, 2, 3. Anthony C. 10 seconds, 11 seconds now back behind him. Scott Johnson, who we rode with, back here in 5th. Zach Lindgren, looks like he does have a little bit of right front damage on that machine there. He is running in 6th. Oh, as he spins the backside. Oh, he kept it going. Jared Vachon in the smiley face machine, running in 7th. Mike Bruno coming off with a huge win last week 2 weeks ago at Michigan. Out here running in the top 10, currently running in 8th in that number 19 Amsoya GXR Chevrolet. Loud and clear and looks great. Looks and sounds great. Really appreciate that. I just want to make sure everything is working properly. Not really a whole lot of people making any moves here. Corey Walters out here in that MaxSpeedTV machine. Oh, he gets off track there. Gets right back on track. Does keep it straight. He will have a little bit of a out racing penalty, basically cutting the course. Slow down to make up the time or whatever. That's just the way they do it at road courses. But he'll get it going. He'll keep it going again. We got a good look at that paint earlier. He is back here running in 12th. Gordon Larson Jr. coming up on that number 9. That's Kevin Sargent. But back up front, it looks like, we have a pass for the lead. DeAndre Artis will make the pass on Tyler Justice to take over the lead. That'll put Tyler back in 2nd. Eric Tesk in 3rd. So we now have a new leader here tonight in DeAndre Artis in that number 11. Looks like Tyler Justice going to get passed up by the number 96 of Eric Tesk. Whoa! I'm not sure if there might have been some contact there, or they just get a little loose. Eric got a little loose there, making that pass, but that will put Tyler back in 3rd. All right, he's got the bonus point needed for tonight. Of course, I know he's wanting to win here as well as everybody else is. Alexander, man, I am not a road course racer either, bud. I mean, you came out here and you did what you had to do, bud. So a lot of respect for you just getting out here and trying to race it, man. I mean, it is what it is. It's road course. It's glass. You're turning right and left. You know, with it being a fixed setup, you can't really adjust anything to your locking and and I'm not saying that's a bad thing. It does put everybody on a level playing field in a fixed setup. But not everybody, and like me, I cannot drive a road course for the life of me. I probably couldn't even drive a road course on a bicycle, okay? That's how bad I am on a road course. And I know y'all's probably going to get a kick out of that, but I don't care. But hey, you came out here and you pulled some laps here tonight. That's really all that matters, bud. So you'll get them next time, man. It's just one of those tracks in the schedule, and it does mix things up a bit. So, you know, just hang tight, bud. No, man, it does take a lot of pull, bud. It really does. You got to have a good internet connection to broadcast and to stream. And, I mean, it does take a pull, that is for sure. Well, Tyler Justice still sitting in third. DeAndre Artis now 1.5 second lead over Eric Tesk. Eric Tesk back here now coming around the hairpin. DeAndre Artis, as we was just on him, made his way around the hairpin, a turn there. Corey Walters getting a lap down by the leaders there. Anthony C. running fourth. He's got company. He's got the 07 of Scott Johnson behind him. NGT, awesome. Glad to have you in chat. Thanks, Alexander, man. Yeah, I just read that, bud. I'm sitting here, you know, reading chat, and of course, you know, calling the race here. Not a whole lot of action going on. You know, there's some passing here and there, but, you know, not really a whole lot per se. You know, everybody I was talking to earlier was like, oh, Tyler had a moment. What's going on with Tyler? Well, he got down to, looked like about 6 miles an hour. He is back going again. Still sitting in third. Scott Johnson going to get around Anthony C to go into fourth. Anthony C now back to fifth. Yeah, I'm here. I'm here tonight. The Ghost Runner Cup Series Toyota Save Mart 125. Thank you, everybody, for showing up here tonight. Yeah, Alexander, man, I give credit where credit is due for drivers who can drive a road course, because I sure can't. Lap 13 of 55 laps here tonight. No cautions, local enforced only. This will go by pretty quickly. They'll have to make at least one pit stop here tonight, and I'm sure when they come in, they're going to get tires. You might as well. Just to finish out the race. Oh yeah, those S's are tricky. As you know, Scott Johnson here going through them right now as we speak. He makes his way down through the fastest part of the track here at Sonoma. Got to get it down to first gear to get around that turn. We're going to ride along here again with somebody, because we've got plenty of time. We're going to pick that number 9 machine of Kevin Sargent here to ride along here with him. I do not have a crank it up cam for road courses, as there's really no need. So a little bit of in-car cockpit view. Oh, that number 9 having some blinking issues there. Might not be able to ride along with him. We're going to try it. I'm going to try to get him in a cockpit view. We're going to do this for a whole lap like we did with Scott Johnson here. Yeah, he's blinking terribly. See if he can get that figured out, you know. Man, oh man. Oh, Michael Redding out here on the track. I don't know if that's an iRacing glitch or if he doesn't have a hood, but he is still out here racing. We go back on that number 9 machine of Kevin Sargent. Here as he crosses the line, we're going to go cockpit view with him. There we go. got a little bit of cockpit view action with that number 9 machine of Kevin Sargent. We got through it. Did have a little bit of a blinking issue there, but hey, he came back and we managed to get through it there. Kevin Sargent running 9th currently. Now he is a lap down, but he is still out there running. Back up front, DeAndre Artis and Eric Tesk still battling it out here. Tyler Justice now 10 seconds back behind Eric. Tyler still running 3rd. Oh yeah, going into 10, you have to, you cannot be on the gas at all. Going into 10, exactly. Very many battles going on here currently. Jared Bashawn in the 86. Got Anthony C. Anthony C. back in a 7th. They got Sonoma here currently right now with GRCS, but next week they go to Chicagoland. Well, that is going to be a fantastic race as well. Really looking forward to getting back on ovals, and I'm sure they are after here. Oh, the 86 of Jared Washawn getting all over those rumble strips there. Good thing he saved it, because he has Anthony C. right there on his tail. Anthony would have really had to check up or try to get around him as they make their way now into the S's. These are the S's coming up for these drivers here. Mike Bruno back here running an 8. A little bit of left front damage there, but he is still out here. Whoa, looks like he got that back end loose. Now DeAndre Artis has passed Tyler Justice for the most laps led here currently. DeAndre has a 9 and Tyler has 8. We've only had 2 leaders here tonight, and DeAndre and Tyler. Eric still looking to lead his first laps here tonight. Hey, hopping the curves. Well, curbs, I should say, curbs. You got to be very, very careful getting back on the gas. Definitely. Get on the gas too hard, and that back end's going to come out from underneath. It's going to spin. So you've got to be very, very careful. Corey Walters, these drivers making their way through the S's. Kevin Sargent coming around the hairpin. Turn 11 back onto the front stretch. Well, that hairpin turn, if I'm able to get around the track, that hairpin turn is what my downfall is. Jared Bashawn, Zach Lindgren, Anthony C. These 3 drivers coming around the hairpin. Corey Walters making his way around the hairpin. Back onto the front stretch. Eric Tesk, yeah, he's wondering. Oh, Eric coming to pit road. What? Well, Eric's coming to pit road. He is going to, it looks like, well, if Tyler can get up there, he will give up second to Tyler Justice. And he will definitely give up second. Eric going to make his way down the pit road here into his pit stall. Tyler Justice will make the pass on him to go back in second. Oh, that was a little different. DeAndre Artis leading. Oh man, DeAndre, he just looks like he's keeping control of the Toyota Camry out there, but boy, you can tell those tires are really wearing down. He does a little drifting around that turn there, and through the S's he goes. DeAndre coming to pit road. Eric Task is back out on track. He will make his way around this big long turn here and through the S's. And we're going to ride along here with Eric Task here momentarily just to kind of show everybody what Alexander Rich in chat is talking about and how he does. Whoa, got off track there a little bit, but he keeps it straight. Wow. All right, we're going to ride along here with that number 96. All right, here we go. There with that number 96 of Eric Task. Scott Johnson up front has led a lap. Tyler Justice has pitted. Eric Task and DeAndre Artis has made their pit stops. Ford Larson Jr. as well has made a pit stop. Now Scott Johnson coming to pit road. That will give the lead up to that number 11 machine of DeAndre Artis. So DeAndre will take point again. got DeAndre Artis on point. Eric Tesk, 2.6 seconds back behind him. Anthony C. has not pitted yet. He is currently running in third. Tyler Justice in fourth, has made his pit stop. Zach Lindgren has not pitted yet as well, currently fifth. Jared Washon in sixth, also has not pitted. Scott Johnson in seventh, has made his pit stop. He's back out here on the track. He is currently running in that seventh spot in that 07 machine. Kevin Sargent running in eighth, has not pitted. Mike Bruno in ninth, has made a pit stop. Corey Walters in 10th in the MaxSpeedTV Chevrolet SS machine. He has not pitted as well, so he will have to make a pit stop. Looks like some of these guys are just going as long as they can. Michael Redding out here looking like a modified, but he is still out here racing it up. Michael Redding currently running in 11th, has not pitted yet either. Jason Burgess in that number 23 machine, running 12th, also one lap down. He has not made a pit stop as well. Gordon Larson Jr. is the only driver currently out here on the track that is 2 laps down, but he has made a pit stop. I don't know if that's going to be his last pit stop. I don't know if they can make, if he'll have to make one more or not, but he's going to be out here giving it his all. As DeAndre makes his way around the hairpin turn here, turn number 11. This is the Ghost Runner Cup Series Toyota Save Mart 125 at Sonoma. Brought to you by MaxSpeedTV. And I should have did this beforehand, but Joshua Medlock on the mic here tonight. That's what you do, and he does it like faster. Well, a little bit of comedy, Alexander, man. Ain't nothing wrong with that. You're in good spirits, that's the thing. You know, road course racing and super speedway racing, you just really can't get too upset. You know, I mean, it is what it is. I mean, people do, don't get me wrong. I mean, I know I do, because I want to be the best road course racer there is out there. And I know it's seat time practice, seat time, more practice. I know that all plays a big part into that, but I just think when you're racing, you should race on ovals. That's just my personal opinion. But I don't mind watching it or calling it, because it is very, very interesting. So don't think I don't enjoy doing what I'm doing up here in the booth calling the race, because I do. You just never know what's going to happen on a road course. You really never know what's going to happen on a super speedway either, so. Bring up the top 5 here for everybody here. Starting from left to right, 1 through 5, DeAndre Artis, Eric Tesk, Tyler Justice, Anthony C. I'm not going to pronounce his last name because I can't. And Zach Lindgren going to round out the top 5 here currently. Well, I know if I hit the rumble strips like that, I'd be spinning. I do know that. We're going to look at the number 9 going around. Kevin Sargent. We're going to look at the cautions here. Well, no cautions, of course, because there's not any, so there's not going to be any laps. We got 30 laps to go here. We've had 3 lead changes here tonight. Scott Johnson, the last driver on the lead lap. It's about 8 seconds. 8 seconds back from Jared Washon. About 44 seconds back from behind the leader DeAndre Artis. Jared Vachon on the tail of the 85 of Zach Lindgren. Half a second separates these two. Mike Bruno, first driver a lap down. He does have Jared Vachon and Zach Lindgren behind him. Mike Bruno currently running 8. Oh yeah, definitely. It definitely commands respect. You know, I don't really watch much NASCAR anymore, not like I used to. Watch it on occasions. I get more thrill of watching races here on iRacing and calling them. I just, for some reason, to me, it's a lot better. My personal opinion. All right, well, let's we rode along with Eric Tess. Rode along with Kevin Sargent. Who do you think I should ride along with here? That's why I rock. Well, I'm going to give everybody out there the opportunity. Since we're on a road course here, not really a whole lot of passing going on, but we're going to do some cockpit views. We have been. So who do y'all think I should maybe pick to ride along with? I've rode along with a few already. Eric Tesk being one of them, and Kevin Sargent. Okay, well, I got Vachon. All right, well, we'll do Jared Vachon here. That, everybody's got their a little bit of action going on between these two, and that's actually probably a perfect driver to pick to ride along with, because he is on the bumper of the 85 of Zach Lindgren. Oh, and Jared goes around. Oh, he keeps it straight. Good job, Jared. Well, they wanted to ride along with you in chat. Who is the wolf? So we're going to pick you, Jared, to ride along with here. We're going to do a full lap with Jared. We're going to let him come back around onto the front stretch. In the meantime, he is running 6th. Zach Lindgren has pulled about a 3-second lead now over Jared Vachon. Zach making his way through that hairpin, as well as Jared making his way through the hairpin. All right, we're going to ride along here with that number 86 machine of Jared Vachon. Here we go. right along on board with Sean there. Somebody had a moment there. Not sure who it was. They were off track there. Looks like Kevin Sargent is on pit road. Looks like Kevin had a moment there. He's sitting on pit road here currently, running in a 10th. Michael Redding in 11th. Alright, well give me just a few seconds here, folks. I'm going to have to restart ATVO. It is acting up on me, but we're not going to go anywhere. Might go black for you just for a minute as it loads in. So that's I don't mean to laugh, Alexander, man. I mean, you're making jokes in chat. I can't I don't know what else to say. Now, he would be about 30 seconds faster than me, so all right. Back up live here. DeAndre Artis. 3.6 second lead over Eric Test. Tyler Justice. Oh, looks like Tyler had a moment. He has no hood. 34 seconds behind Eric Test. Anthony C. on pit road.
All right, Zach Lindgren on pit road. The 86 of Jared Wishon on pit road. Anthony C. going to be coming off of pit road here momentarily. There he is. Right. We'll go through the top 10 here real quick for everybody out there watching. DeAndre Artis in that 11 machine out front. 3.3 seconds over Eric Tesk in second. Tyler Justice in third. Grabbing the pole here tonight, and right now running in third. Hey, a top. Still a solid run here for Tyler and everybody out here who is still running out here tonight. But Tyler is currently running in that third spot, 35 seconds behind Eric. Scott Johnson in fourth in that 07 machine, 16 seconds behind Tyler. Anthony C, top five here so far, one lap down, 28 seconds behind Scott Johnson. Zach Lindgren, the 85 machine, running sixth, 3.61 seconds back behind Anthony. Jared Wishon in a seventh. 1.5 seconds behind Zach. Mike Bruno in eighth. In that number 19 machine, 47 seconds behind Jared Wishon. Gordon Larson Jr. in ninth. Not showing his time, but he is in ninth. Corey Walters in 10th. Now we'll round out your top 10. Michael Redding in 11th. Jason Burgess in 12th. Kevin Sargent back out here on the track running 13th. Jared Beasley on pit road. And Brandon Parsons as well. Jared Beasley in 14th. Brandon Parsons in 15th. Daniel Hosser did not, I don't believe, started the race here. We are at 20 to go here. And Alexander Rich right now in 17th, but I believe Daniel is actually 17th and Alexander is 16th. That is the way the field is lining up right now. Twenty laps to go here, folks. Glad everybody's sticking around here tonight in chat. A little different calling for me. I mean, this week is Sonoma, and I've had 2 Sonomas this week. GRCS tonight, and I did one Tuesday night. So, the 2 of Michael Redding. I know his number and his name, so that wasn't really hard to. I just seen the number and I knew who it was. So I know a lot of these guys by number. 2 of Michael Redding having a moment there. Hey, he's still out here on the track, though. That's what he's doing. Trying to race it up. Trying to get the best finish he can. Michael Redding currently 7th in points, 286 points, 2 back behind Alexander Rich, who's in chat here tonight. Alexander did come out here and pull some laps. But you know, it is what it is. Eric Tesk, 5.1 seconds behind DeAndre. Tyler Justice, 40 seconds back behind Eric Tesk. Scott Johnson, 16 seconds back behind Tyler and Anthony C. Rounding out your top 5, 28.7 seconds back behind Scott Johnson. That is the thing about the road course here at Sonoma, is once you get a big lead, it is so hard to catch back up to the driver or drivers in front of you, depending on how many of them's out there. Anthony C. He is a lap down, but he is running 5th. Scott Johnson is the last driver now on the lead lap, or the last driver of the top 4 on the lead lap. DeAndre coming down pit road. That'll give the lead back up to Eric Tesk. Oh, they gonna. That was only about 20 or so lap run. I figured they was going to have to make one pit stop, but it looks like they're going to have to make more than one. As Eric Tesk on the track is the leader. DeAndre Artis on pit road. Tyler Justice, he is coming down to the hairpin. All right, well, who should we pick to ride along with now? How about we ride along with Anthony C. here? 15 laps to go here. Ride along with several people here tonight, since it is a road course. All right, here we go. All right, that was a little ride along there with Anthony C. Currently running in 5th. With these guys spread out the way they are, and it's not really a whole lot of action. They're going around each other. The lap cars going around each other, and of course the leaders going around the lap cars as that 11 machine of DeAndre. Oh, a little bit of bumper action between the 86 and the 85. With Jared Washon and Zach Lundgren. 85 giving the front bumper of his car to the back bumper of Jared Washon.
Little bumper action going on. Oh! The 85 of Zach Lindgren. And you know what? We actually will take a look at that one here on the MaxSpeedTV replay. I actually got to see it. We're actually going to take a look at it. It's so hard to catch when these drivers go off like that on a road course. But let's see exactly what happened to that 85. We go on a chase view here. It goes over the rumble strips of one of the turns that I hate. Oh, he's coming through the S's. There's the S's. Oh, gets on the rumble strips, hits the gas, and it just unloads the car on him. He does hit the wall, but he gets it spun back around. Does get it back out onto the track. Zach Lindgren lost a lot of time on Jared Washon. About 10 seconds back now of that number 86 machine. Jared Beasley in that number 15 machine, taking his car behind the wall. Test. 5 laps led here tonight. Bonus points for him. Bonus points for Tyler Justice. Bonus points for Scott Johnson. And DeAndre Artis as well. DeAndre has led 30 laps here tonight. Tyler Justice in the number 7 has led 8 laps here tonight. Eric Tesk has led 5. And now Eric Tesk is up front looking to lead some more. Has now led 6 laps. I wasn't live there. Forgot to hit the live button. That is my bad. 10 laps to go. Eric Tesk has led 6 laps. And Scott Johnson, bonus points for him. Scott Johnson now up to 3rd. He's got Tyler Justice on his tail. I smell a battle for 3rd place here momentarily between the number 7 and the 07. Oh, Kevin, yeah, I hate hearing that, bud. Now, we did a ride-along with you. I didn't know if we were going to be able to do it or not because you were blinking so bad, but we did manage to get through it. You didn't start blinking in there toward the end when you started coming around, right before the, we got through the S's, and then right before the tight turn there. Oh, the number 7 of Tyler Justice going around the outside of the 07 to take 3rd. That is going to put Scott Johnson back to 4th. Yeah, it was. We did a ride along with you though, Kevin. Man, I hated that you had to take it behind pit road there, bud. Man. All right.
laps to go. Tyler trying to hold on to a top 3 here. Scott Johnson behind him. Scott Johnson only a second back behind him. Eight to go. Eric Tess, 14 seconds in front of DeAndre. How long can they go? That is going to be key. How long can they go? How can they make it? Well, the 87 of Anthony C. is going to let the 11 of DeAndre go by. DeAndre trying to catch Eric Tesk. Eric now 14.5 seconds ahead of DeAndre. DeAndre just now coming across the stripe. He is trying to catch Eric. Scott Johnson still keeping it close with Tyler Justice. 0.8 of a second back behind him. I mean, he's right there. All right, 6 to go. Does Eric have enough fuel to make it? I believe he does. I believe he does. Go back here and check on some of the other drivers we've got out here. Zach Lindgren, Jared Rashawn 6th, Zach Lindgren in 7th. And they are really spread out here, folks. Michael Redding coming around that number 2 machine. As Eric Tesk gets around Michael. Now Eric coming up on Gordon Larson Jr. Well, hopefully everybody out there is enjoying the race here. And they're all spread out. Not very many battles going on at all, if any. Probably the closest battle we have is the 07 of Scott Johnson and the 7 of Tyler Justice.
That is for position. That is for third. And the leader, Eric Tesk, is right there with them. He'll be coming up on to Scott Johnson first. And then Tyler Justice. And Tyler off the track. A bit of momentum lost there, but not a whole lot. Scott Johnson was not able to make it stick to make the pass on him. I appreciate it, Kevin. I really do. I mean, when they get spread out like this, I mean, there's hardly, like I said, any battles going on. And oh, the 07, the 7 of Tyler Justice gets loose. The 07 looking to make a capitalize on it. Well, Tyler is going to hang on to that position for now. 4 laps to go, and Tyler has got a handful with that machine. Three laps to go. 4 drivers on the lead lap. First one a lap down, Anthony C. coming around the hairpin in the 87. Go back and look up here at the leader, Eric Tesk. DeAndre Artist. DeAndre 6.7 seconds back behind Eric. See Eric Tesk there. You see Gordon Larson Jr. in between him and DeAndre. Tyler Justice and Scott Johnson are still battling it out back here for third. Corey Walters getting up next to the tires. Keeps it straight and keeps it going. Good thing. We really don't want to go too far away from the battle here for third. Because, you know, that is a podium finish. We know there's plenty of laps left for the 07 to make a pass. He's going to look to the inside. And not going to be able to make it right there as they go over the rumble strips. The 07 still looking to make a pass on that 7 machine. Tyler Justice doing everything he can to keep that 07 behind him. Eric Tesk in the S's. Tyler Justice. Scott Johnson just coming out of the S's, coming on the fastest part of the track here. They'll be making their way into that hairpin. Tyler keeping it low onto the rumble strip so that 07 of Scott Johnson can't get his nose in. 2 laps to go currently. And Eric crosses the line. We will be officially at the 1 to go. Here we go, folks. 1 to go. This is the final lap. 11 turns for Eric Tesk to bring it home. And Scott Johnson did make the pass on Tyler Justice for third. Tyler looking to the inside. Oh, rumble strips galore. Tyler looking to get a podium finish. Looking to get a good run here on that 07. As they come through the S's. They will have to go around one more time because Eric Task is behind them. And these drivers are on the lead lap. Oh, a little bit of bumper action. Tyler Justice giving that little front bumper to the 07 of Scott Johnson. Well, there is the checkered flag. Eric Task going to come to the line. Eric Task, your winner here tonight for the GRCS Toyota Save Mart 125. Going to let these other drivers race it up. We know Eric won. Now it's going to be a race for third, I believe. Yeah. We'll give them a few minutes because we don't know exactly where everybody finished. We are going to have to keep an eye on these two right here. Looks like Tyler Justice is in third for now, and Scott Johnson is fourth. Tyler did make the pass. We want to let everybody finish before we bring them down. Tyler Justice looking to finish third. And I believe he will do so. All right, Eric Task, though, your winner here tonight. DeAndre Artis in second. Tyler Justice in third. All righty, folks. Well, give us just a few minutes while we get these drivers down here for a quick interview. So don't go anywhere. We'll be right back here on MaxSpeedTV. Alrighty, folks, we are back live here on MaxSpeedTV. Well, I have caught up with third place here tonight. I'm sure he was just fighting to even finish here tonight, but we're gonna get him up here anyways. Tyler Justice, man, finishing third here tonight. Talk about the race, bud. I know you got a copy.
Yeah, it was a struggle for sure. I mean, we had a lot of grip, but it seems like that next to last corner just bit me every time. I just kept sliding and getting loose and ended up crashing there twice and spinning another time somewhere else, but still able to hold on to third, which was good. But running around here with these guys tonight, I think I kind of learned something I've been doing wrong on these road courses for so long, so maybe we'll apply it to the next road course, and we'll just head on to next week and try to get a better finish.
Well, you know, hey, top three, can't complain. You did grab the pole here. You led some laps, so, you know, you got some bonus points. Of course, you know, being locked into the chase, that really nullifies the bonus points and stuff in a sense, but because you're already locked in. But nevertheless, still a great run here tonight at Sonoma, and you know, of course, points are going to change. We know that. It's just like, you know, a super speedway. Anything can happen. But man, talk about that battle there between you and Scott Johnson, man. The 7 and the 07 battling it out for third. Talk about the battle you and him had.
Yeah, man, I got to give it to Scott. He raced me really hard and really clean, and it was a lot of fun battling it out with him for the last couple laps. even though we were way back from the lead, it still felt like we were battling for the win, and passed each other a couple times, and then I finally got back around him there on the last lap and was able to grab third. So excited about that, and congrats to Scott for finishing fourth. I had fun racing with him.
All right, well, Tyler, man, yeah. Next week we'll get to it, man. Chicagoland, and it ain't a road course. You know, it's an oval, man. You like Chicagoland, and you think you have something for these guys?
I'm happy we're just going back to an oval. I never thought I'd hear myself say that because I love road courses so much, but this one just, I don't know. We didn't hit it right this week, and I'll be glad to head on to Chicago and get to practice in, and hopefully we can get a better finish and maybe get ourselves a win.
All right, Tyler, man. Well, congratulations on third here tonight. Anybody you want to thank, give a shout out to before we let you go celebrate?
Yes, sure. I want to give a shout out to my whole team. I want to give a shout out for Scott for that battle there at the end, and I want to give my teammate Eric Tesk a shout out for winning the race. I want to give a shout out to DeAndre as well. Him and Eric were just on rails tonight, so congrats to them too. And I want to thank you up in the booth.
All right. Well, I hope you enjoyed it. You know, road course racing, a little bit different style, you know, broadcast because, well, there's no cautions. You know, y'all get so spread out. There's a little battles going on. So it's a little different, but I hope you enjoy it tonight. I mean, there was a lot of cockpit views here tonight. So, but I enjoyed it.
Heck yeah.
So thank you so much, Tyler, man. Go celebrate third here tonight, and we'll catch you next week at Chicagoland, bud.
All right, man. Appreciate it.
Uh-huh. Well, all right. Well, that'll bring us to second place here tonight. DeAndre Artist, got a copy.
10-4.
Hey, DeAndre. Well, man, a little bit short here tonight, bud. But, hey, I got some good news for you, man. You led the most laps here tonight with exactly 30 laps. So you're going to get some bonus points for that in the points here. But, man, talk about the racing out there tonight, bud, because it's Sonoma, right, left, braking, shifting, up, down, pit strategy. I want to hear it from you, bud.
Well, it was a fun race overall. Me, Tyler, and Eric were racing pretty hard at the beginning of the race. I thought that was some of the best races I done had, or racing I done had in Sonoma. And I had a two-stop strategy, came short, caught some lap cars at the beginning of my run at actually throughout the whole run at the worst possible locations on the track. I had one coming to me, he hit me in turn 3, and one almost took me out, I think in turn 8. But overall, I can't be mad with the performance. I'm pretty disappointed in the second, but I had a really fun time out there, and I drove the wheels off as best as I could.
Well, I mean, DeAndre, man, I mean, you did what you had to do. You came out here, you ran a road course because, you know, point standings and all that. Of course, you know, you being locked into the chase, you know, the point standings, you want to get the win guaranteed. You know, you always want to win. But you being locked into the chase kind of helps you in a sense that you don't really have to worry about a win so much, but you still want to get it. I mean, are you following me?
Yeah, I follow you, but like I said, when I come here, you just want to win so bad, you know, especially if you led 30 laps of the race. But like I said, I had fun. I drove the wheels off the best I could, and it was a good race to Eric. He deserved to win. He played the best card, and it was fun racing with Tyler too.
Yeah, it was one heck of a race. Well, DeAndre, man, congratulations on second here at Sonoma for the GRCS Ghost Runner Cup Series league here, man. Is there anybody you want to thank or give a shout out to for a solid second place here tonight?
Shout out to the league. Shout out to Tyler, Mike, Eric for running me clean. MaxSpeedTV put on the broadcast.
I appreciate it, DeAndre, and I'm sure they appreciate it as well, man. Well, we'll let you go, bud. Chicagoland next week, back onto an oval. What you got for Chicagoland?
Not my favorite track in the world, but hopefully I got something special and put on a good show.
All right, DeAndre. Well, man, congratulations. Like I said, on second here tonight. We will see you next week at Chicagoland, bud. Go celebrate.
Thank you.
Uh-huh. All right. Well, that'll bring us to our winner here tonight. Bringing it home into victory lane. Eric Tesk. Got a copy.
I got you loud and clear, Joshua.
Eric, man, I don't know how you did it, but you did it. Yeah, I mean, Sonoma, I don't know if it's just because you like Sonoma or what, but you won here tonight, man. Talk about the racing down there and what you had to do to get the win, because there was a lot of different strategies going on down there with no cautions and no stages. I mean, just talk about it.
Well, the main idea for today's race, you know, DeAndre was really good in the long run. So I already decided to go, you know, do the strategy way to race, you know, try to race him for a win, you know. So I decided to go when the pit windows opens and just, you know, make it a one pit stop. Well, I think that's the most important thing for today. Just, you know, it was strategy all the way, because passing is really, really hard on this track, especially when you're, you know, a few tenths between each other, you know, with times. It's really hard to pass, so it's all the way strategy. It was like kind of like a Formula 1 style of race, but we did it somehow. I was really scared that DeAndre caught me on the last few laps, but he didn't. Had some issues with traffic, so, you know, but that's road racing.
Yeah, you know, it is. You know, on road courses, you know, you catch up. Well, no, when you got the speed, you know, you catch up to the other cars around you that are a lap down or a potential go a lap down. And there was a lot of respect given out there tonight, though, because, you know, just the way, you know, everybody was racing each other clean for the most part. There was a little bit of rubbing and racing out there, but nothing, you know, major. But when it came to going up onto a lap car, there was a lot of respect given to the leaders tonight.
That's true. I mean, like, you know, people just, I didn't say they just moved out of the way, but they were predictable, you know, so you can decide what side you're gonna be. So I think this was great from all aspects. We had a great battle for the lead. While the cars who get lapped down, they're also battling for positions. So they did a really good job to, you know, to keep themselves in their own battles and just, you know, let us go. So yeah, well.
Yeah, exactly, Eric. Well, man, you're going to come away with another win here tonight for the GRCS Toyota Save Mart 125 here at Sonoma, bud. And we're not going to keep you, man. You got Chicagoland next week, so let's talk about that for a minute. You know, from a road course back to an oval, what you got for Chicagoland?
Well, it's going to be a whole different thing, like always, you know, transition between road courses and ovals in general is really, really big. But I think it's one of my track. It's not my strongest point, but, you know, I'm going to be there. I'm going to try to perform my best of my best and try to beat those guys again.
All right, well, that will be Eric Tess coming away with the win here tonight. Eric, man, we're going to let you get out of here, bud. Any last-minute shout-outs or thanks you would like to give for the win here tonight?
I just want to thank DeAndre just for the amazing battle we have. Also Tyler, you know, the owner of the league, a lot of people who just, you know, running this thing. And I want to thank you as well, Joshua, because you're doing a great job again.
I appreciate it, Eric, man. I really do. I love calling races. Not much of a road guy myself, okay? I don't like road racing in general, but I like watching it on iRacing. Can't stand watching it in real life, but yeah, for some reason, just something about iRacing and road courses, well, iRacing and racing in general, is a lot different, and I really enjoy it, and everybody puts on a great show, so I really enjoyed it here tonight. A little bit different style of calling than what I normally do, and there's a lot of cockpit views here tonight. Well, you being one of them, so hopefully, you know, everybody out there enjoyed that, and Eric, man, congratulations on the win, and if you go back and watch it, man, I hope you enjoy it.
Thank you. I will gonna watch it again, and see you next week, Josh.
Yep. See you. We will see you next week at Chicagoland, Eric. All right. We're going to get to the results here. We're going to start with that number 96 machine. Bringing it home into victory lane here tonight, Eric Tesk, man. He just did what he had to do to win. Eric Tesk will finish on point here tonight in first. DeAndre Artis in a second. Tyler Justice grabbing the pole here tonight. Led the first 6 laps and then led 2 more. He will finish with 8 laps led. He will finish in a 3rd place. Scott Johnson, though, battled Tyler Justice for 3rd really, really closely. Scott Johnson did everything he had to do, but it wasn't quite enough. But hey, top 5 for him. He will finish in that 4th position. Anthony C. going to finish in a 5th. Jared Washon in 6th. Zach Lindgren in 7th. Mike Bruno in 8th. Corey Walters in 9th. Gordon Larson Jr. round out the top 10 here in that 10th position. Jason Burgess will finish in 11th. Michael Redding in 12th. Kevin Sargent in 13th. And this is where we're going to get a little bit tricky here. Jared Beasley will finish in 16th. Brandon Parsons in 15th. Daniel Hosser in 17th. And Alexander Rich will finish in 14th. So kind of had them mixed up there just a little bit, but that is the way they're going to finish here tonight. But congratulations goes to Eric Tesk, your winner here tonight for the GRCS Toyota Save Mart 125. Well, folks, we've still got more action to come here on MaxSpeedTV. Saturday, we are going to have the MaxSpeedTV 5K sub race. On MaxSpeedTV, it will be commentated by none other than Rudy Cummings, the owner of MaxSpeedTV. So stay tuned for that as well. Of course, Saturday night, the VRL Southern Spoon Cup Series will be breaking out season number 2 here on MaxSpeedTV. So stay tuned for that. A lot of action and another championship on the line of this season for VRL. And then Sunday night, the Sim Racing Authority Xfinity Series. Being sponsored by Tommy Gossett this season. We'll be live again on MaxSpeedTV. So until next time, folks, stay safe and have a good night.